Romp on past that car there should do early 20s of anybody's money. But a one owner from new, 50,000 mile Sierra, very usable modern day classic. It's a little sweetie.
Let's do it.
Should we chip in?
Chip in, let's do
Should
it.
we? Yeah, I'll put a fiver in. Right then guys, I'm just going to show you very quickly a couple of cars that have caught my eye this auction, starting with the Bentley. This particular car, I've dealt with this car from day one. I took the initial bit of correspondence, and sadly here, really due to health reasons, really, old chap struggling a little bit. He's just kindly done us a little note there. Look, original phone, 2 Bentley umbrellas back there, original Bentley battery charger, Bentley tyre pressure caps, 50,000 miles servicing, new suspension bits, the best stereo he's ever heard, bits and pieces like that. But the car is a 50,000 mile car, and it is absolutely superb everywhere you look. It is lovely, and I must be getting of a certain age, because 4-door saloon Bentleys never interested me, but this one does, and I think it's just brilliant. Coupled to the fact of a really, really sensible guide. Got to keep an eye on that car, haven't you? I'm going to keep an eye on that car. I might have to get Ange to do a bit of night work or something so we can raise a bit of money, because I just think it's the right colour, it's the right colour combination, right wheels. It's just a lovely, lovely, lovely thing. So that's my car of the sale, that there. So there you go. Now, car 2 that caught my eye, incidentally, that's 6.75 turbo, that's lovely. Yeah. Big V8 on top of the job, beautiful. Car 2, 12 to 15, I think, thereabouts. It's mid-teens, that's top and bottom of it. And it should romp on past that car there should do early 20s of anybody's money. So yes, it is a lovely car, it is, you know. If 15 or 16,000 is going to buy it, then I should be there with my hand up. I really will, because I rate that car. Now, I don't particularly want it, but one owner from new, Sierra GLS. And look, how has that survived? How has that car survived? Sierras do not survive in one family forever, because they were bought by working class people, and you upgraded every 2, 3, 4 years, well, 3 or 4, 5 years then. So to find one that's been in the same hands forever, 56,000 miles, and look at it. So I know it's only a 2-litre GLS, it's nothing special, but that's kind of what makes it special, because the fast ones, the RSs, across the board, not just Sierras, but the RSs, the GTIs, the GTEs, they're the ones that were tended to be either thrashed or mollycoddled, not necessarily GLS. GLS was just the family car. So that car there, all right, wants a couple of little bits of paintwork, look, catch it just before it gets too bad. But a one owner from new, 50,000 mile Sierra, very usable modern day classic there. You could use it every day if you want, no problem at all. And that just caught my eye. I ran an XR4 before, years ago in my youth. I thoroughly enjoyed myself in it. So fond memories, which is what we're doing. To be fair, I thought he would be into that. I thought he would be into that. Whether he will or not, I don't know. But anyway, we'll see, won't we? However, I think it's a real special old car, just mainly on the history side of things. And then over here, we're bouncing around, look. But I collected this one, and we were hoping, I collected it before the last auction, and we were hoping that the vendors were going to find the keys. It's sadly here, from a deceased estate, little Mitsubishi Colt, look. Where do you find them? What a brilliant little car. This sort of thing, this sort of era, was the start of the demise of the British car industry, wasn't it? Because along comes the Japanese with this sort of thing, which were lightweight, revvy, drove as well as ours, more reliable than everything that we were producing at the time, and they just took the market by storm, didn't they? So this car came out of a barn. Me and Charlie dragged it out. Very sadly, there was a nasty accident, and the vendor has passed on, and we can't find the keys. And we were hoping and praying that the family were going to find the keys for obvious reasons. We don't want to cut the steering lock off or anything like that. But it's a little sweetie. It really, really is. So you're going to have to get yourself a lock kit, whoever buys it. And no doubt a quick recommission, nothing much, just a quick recommission. Wants detailing, look, cleaning, paint the rocker cover, bits like that. But again, a real special little car, lovely little car. So
2.5 to 3.5.
not a lot of money, not a lot of money. And that car, there's a dent in that wing that wants carefully pushing out. It'll come out if you take that liner out. But that car, drive on the show field next weekend in that car, chances are you're the only one there. Because a bit like the Sierra, they were bought by a certain class of people. They were used every day, high days, holidays, every day of the year, and they just rusted away. That one hasn't, it survived. So all of a sudden, you've got yourself, for no money really, a very special, unique little motor. Yeah. So there's my third one of this auction.
Shall we wander up to mix?
Let's have a look. Yeah, let's wander up.
Sorry to interrupt you from the Ferrari, but can I just say thank you ever so much for the support that we receive through social media. It does mean a lot, and it's really nice to see that 99% of it is positive with what we do, so we really do appreciate it. So on that note, can I just ask you to like the videos and subscribe to the channel? It's all free. It just really does help with our platform as far as the social media goes. And yeah, just thank you ever so much for your support. So we'll see you on auction day, hopefully. See you later.
Right then, guys, the other car up in here that I'm going to make a beeline to is there. That would I want to go anywhere with it? I'm not so sure. But you can't fail to admire it, can you?
Exactly.
Hey, Mick. Because look, 1902.
Yep.
1902. That just messes with your
you
bonds,
that,
doesn't it? There you go. Look, Oldsmobile. Look.
And everything's there, look.
£650. £650 in 1902. Yeah. That's all the money in the world, isn't it?
Exactly.
So £650, and these were the first car on a moving production line. Is that what it says?
Yeah.
So there it is. Look, single cylinder. That's your steering wheel or lever, however you want to word it. Look, 2-speed forwards, 1-speed reverse, non-skid tyres. Look at the tyre tread. You hadn't noticed that yet, had you? Actually says non-skid on them. Look, brilliant. And 1902. Older than you, Mick.
Yep.
Would it see you out that?
It already has. It already has. And let's be honest, yes. I think it's just history.
It's lovely.
It is just history. Would we want to go down the seaside in it this afternoon?
Yeah, just for a laugh.
It'll actually be a laugh, wouldn't it?
it'd be a laugh.
It would be. If we took it down on the trailer and just went along the seaside in it.
It'd be a laugh.
Yeah.
You'd get a lot of people looking at it as well.
You would get an awful lot of people
you
looking
would.
at you. Yeah, absolutely.
You know,
so
somebody say, "What's that?" Because they won't have seen one.
no,
Something's that.
no.
So
So
we'll look at it, put it away.
that's right. Yeah. Yeah. So 1902, and that I know I keep going on about it. There's your starting handle there, and yeah, it's. Did you see how we started it?
Yeah.
You had to go like that a few times and get the flywheel going. Brilliant. I won't do it because it might start, it might set off. But anyway, London to Brighton eligible, folks. That would be just some journey, wouldn't it? London to Brighton. And it's not overpriced, this, you know.
No.
To give about 25?
Yeah, it's something like that. That's a
25 grandish.
And he paid a lot more for it, didn't
And London to Brighton cars. London to Brighton is an annual historic vehicle journey, and it's almost like a pilgrimage to a lot of them, isn't it?
Yeah.
And it runs in November.
he? Yeah.
I think it's November. It's the wrong time of year. It's for a reason, and lots of this sort of thing turn out, and they obviously try and drive from London to Brighton, and it's just some adventure.
Yeah.
Most of the cars are a lot of money. And then these come along. These are quite readily available in the whole scheme of things. And yes, I think it's 25, 30,000.
Yeah, 25 to 30.
There you go. You see, that's not a bad memory, that is it? I'm getting better at this. And that's cheap for one of them
cheap.
cars.
Yeah, it is cheap.
I know when you think about it, what else you could buy, like a Bentley down there
Yeah.
at 25 grand with aircon and heated,
Everything,
electric
yeah.
windows
Yeah,
and
yeah,
radio, or nothing. No brakes. But for what it is, that isn't a dear car, that. So that's going to be really interesting.
Yeah, I like to see how it's going to do.
I'd like to see it doing the London to Brighton.
I'd love to do it.
That's right. We could be support.
I tell you what, let's do it, Paul.
Shall we?
Let's do it.
Shall we chip in?
We'll chip in. Let's
Shall
do
we?
it.
Yeah, I'll put a fiver in. Yeah, brilliant. You buy it, I'll service it.
That's okay.
That'll do. Good. Right, we'll see you. 4,600 pounds. There you go. Thank you. 47. You will.